Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today. A lot of you calling in the last several days have been brand new to this whole Ramsey thing, the stuff that we teach. And so it probably is a good idea, I just decided this, for George and I to spend a segment outlining some of the basics. Number one, when I was 28 years old, I'm 63 now. So when I was 28 years old, I filed bankruptcy because I'd gone into too much debt. I lost everything, and I got the opportunity to start over. I went on a quest to learn how money really works because at that point I had a finance degree and several other letters and licenses after my name that said I was supposed to know something about money, but I was broke. So obviously what I learned was wrong. And I discovered this thing from rich old people called common sense. And it also lined up with what the Bible says about money. Get out of debt. Live on less than you make. Have a written plan called a budget. Invest and save. Be generous. And we've capsulized that into live like no one else so that later you can live and give like no one else. And then we started teaching people what order to do these things in because all these questions came up about insurance and retirement and kids' college. And we put together a process called the Baby Steps, and it became a 10 million copy book called The Total Money Makeover, teaching people how to do the baby steps. Also, about 11 million people now have been through Financial Peace University, the class that we teach. All of these things outline what we, the Ramsey personalities, call the Ramsey way, which is now a proven plan to become wealthy, not only get out of debt, but to become wealthy. It is the fastest, right way to build wealth. So, George, let's unpack the baby steps.
Absolutely. So it's 7 steps in a very particular order, and they have to be done in this order with intentionality and intensity. So baby step 1 is a $1,000 starter emergency fund. This is a small buffer between you and life as you begin to pay off debt, which is baby step 2. Pay off all consumer debt except the mortgage using the debt snowball method. That means smallest to largest balance. We're ignoring the interest rate. We are focused on behavioral momentum and progress here. And you roll the payment into the next one and into the next one as you knock the small ones out, and you're debt-free, an average on 18 to 24 months, people following the plan. Once you have no debt, now we can get that starter emergency fund beefed up to a fully funded emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses, not income. And most people do that in 6 to 12 months. Once we have no debt and a pile of money to protect us from life's emergencies, a rainy day fund, now we move on to investing. What's interesting is baby steps 4, 5, 6 are done simultaneously, but in order. So you're going to start by investing 15% of your household income into retirement, 401ks, IRAs. Once you have that plate spinning, you got 15%, start funding the kids' college, and that looks different for everyone. And once you have some money going to the college fund, now we can start aggressively attacking that mortgage and pay the mortgage off early. And that takes you to step 7, which is build wealth and give.
And when you don't have any payments in the world,
it's amazing.
No house payment, no car payment, no student loan that's been around so long you think it's a pet. MasterCard is no longer your master. You haven't discovered bondage or American distress. Instead, you're free, and you now have control of your most powerful wealth-building tool, which is your income. And steps 1 through 3, the starter emergency fund, getting out of debt except the house, and a fully funded emergency fund are done with great intensity. If your broke friends aren't making fun of you, you're not doing it right. If broke people make fun of you, if fat people make fun of your diet, you're doing it right. Think about it. You're going to eat that. You're just going to, So there you go. So that's the thing. Now, with great intensity, you're not going out to eat. You're eating at home. It's cheaper, and it's better for you. You're not going on vacation. You're broke. Broke people don't need to go on vacation. So you're getting out of debt. You list your debts smallest to largest, and you attack them with a vengeance. We call it gazelle intensity, after the gazelle running from the cheetah. He's running for his freaking life. So act like it. Otherwise, you work your whole life and you make more money than 90% of the people on the planet make, and you retire broke and hope the government, which is well known for its ability to handle money, will take care of you. That's a stupid butt plan. You're going to count on social insecurity? No, you're not. Don't do that. Then when you get those three things out of the way, I mean, think about it. What if you had no payments but a house payment and $15,000 cash in the bank? Well, you'd be in the top 4 or 5% of Americans, for one thing. You could breathe. Can you breathe that in? Just a little peace right there. Financial peace, 2 words that don't go together, like airline service, right? I mean, come on. List it out there. Whew. Now, then you start doing, as George said, 4, 5, and 6 simultaneously, retirement, kids' college, and paying off the house with other money we can find. You're going to do that not with intensity, but with intentionality. We're going to get off the gazelle thing. We actually can go out to eat, buy a couch. We can go on vacation again.
Upgrade the car in cash.
Got to upgrade the car because you're probably driving a hoopty at this point because we got rid of the stupid $85,000 car. Have you lost your mind and wondering why you're broke? See, this is what we do. It's grandma's common sense. If you can't pay for it, you don't buy it for the rest of your life because you will destroy your most powerful wealth-building tool, which is your income. Shut up. Be a grown-up. No whining allowed. Suck it up, buttercup. That's the Ramsey plan.
That's it. It's that simple and it's that hard. And people think, Dave, well, this is going to take me 30 years. No. People on average, baby steps 1 through 3, to get out of debt and have the emergency fund, you're talking 2.5 to 3 years. Even paying off the house, the people following the baby steps, they pay off their house on average in 7 years.
Exactly. And typically they are millionaires easily within the first decade.
That's
from the time
amazing
they start
to think
this
about.
stuff. So how old are you?
I'm 34 now.
And
Took me 10
you're a
years.
millionaire, debt-free house and everything.
And I started this plan when $40,000 in consumer debt.
And you were how old?
23 years old.
Okay, so 11 years from then to today. Yeah. And actually at about 10 years, you were there. And yes, you were working here, but no, he didn't make that much. I don't pay that well. I'm kidding.
I'm a W-2 employee. I'm not some entrepreneur side hustler guy. Everyone thinks you have to have some kind of weird hustle to make
You cannot out-earn your stupidity.
You got to live on less than you make.
I tried it. I went broke trying that. I'm good at making money. I've always been good at making money. What I wasn't good at is taking care of it once I made it. And that's how I went broke at 28 years old. And then from then on, I've been telling everybody else not to do this. And Dave Ramsey just doesn't understand. Dave Ramsey's done it. Shut up. I am the story. Shut up. No excuses, wuss. Go do it. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.